the quiet town of Bethany Hill, nestled between dusty roads and rustling mango trees, there was one place parents spoke of with pride: Living Word Academy. It was a Christian private school known for its neat uniforms, high WAEC scores, and moral discipline. Children lined up every morning in rows, singing hymns under the rising sun. No child dared wear wrinkled socks or forget to say good morning, sir. And at the top of it all stood one man, Mr. Daniel Ajayi, the school's headmaster. He wasn't just a man. To many, he was a symbol. A father figure. A moral compass. With his calm voice, thick-rimmed glasses, and daily devotions during assembly, he made parents feel their children were safe, not just academically, but spiritually. Mr. Daniel is different, people said. He runs that school like a church. He fears God. In church, he sat in the front pew. In community meetings, he was always called to pray. Teachers feared him, students admired him, and parents trusted him. And no one trusted him more than Mr. and Mrs. Joseph, whose shy 14-year-old daughter, Mary, had just moved up to JSS 3. Mary loved school. She was one of those students who didn't need to be told to study. Her Bible was full of highlighter marks. She sang softly in the school choir. She didn't talk much, but when she smiled, it made her mother's heart melt. She believed that if she studied hard and prayed harder, her life would be better than her parents, simple traders who had never left their small town. Mr. Daniel called Mary into his office one Tuesday afternoon. "The headmaster wants to see you," a prefect whispered as Mary packed her books after class. Mary blinked. "Me? Yes," he said now. She dusted off her uniform, smoothed her hair, and walked toward the office near the staff room. She had never been inside before. The curtains always drawn. She knocked. "Come in, Mary," he said gently. Mary sat stiffly in the chair across from Mr. Daniel, hands on her lap, knees pressed together. He smiled gently. Too gently. "You're a bright girl, Mary. Quiet. God-fearing. Just the kind of girl the devil targets," he said. He pulled out a Bible from his drawer, read a verse about obedience, then said a short prayer over her. Then, the questions started. "Do boys talk to you in school? Have you ever done anything impure? Your body is changing. Are you aware of what that means in God's eyes?" Mary felt confused. Embarrassed. Then he stood up, walked around the table, and placed a hand on her shoulder. "Sometimes, God tests us by sending a father figure to guide us, physically, spiritually." He called it spiritual inspection. Said it was a holy covering to protect her from sin. He touched her hair, then her back, then places no teacher had the right to touch. Mary froze. She didn't speak. Her whole body felt like it had left the room. When it was over, he handed her a packet of cabin biscuits and told her, "Don't tell anyone. They won't understand." But when she came out of the office, something about her eyes had changed. She didn't tell anyone what happened, not even her mother. But that night, as she lay in bed, she cried quietly into her pillow. The next week, Deborah was called into his office. Then Esther. Then a younger girl named Grace. Grace was just 13. A quiet day student who always went straight home after school. She lived with her parents just 5 streets away from the school. Her mother works for Mr. Daniel's wife at her restaurant. That Thursday morning, Mr. Daniel had called her out of morning devotion. "You, Grace. Come see me after break time." Her friends giggled and nudged her. "Maybe you're getting a prize," one whispered. "Or he wants to recommend you for Scripture Union." But when Grace came out of the office almost 30 minutes later, she wasn't the same. She didn't talk. She didn't look at anyone. And she walked, funny. One leg dragging slightly. Her steps slow. Her face pale. That evening, at home, her mother noticed the stains first. Blood. On her uniform. And most painfully in her underwear. "Grace," her mother cried. "What happened?" The girl broke down. She couldn't speak for several minutes. Then, through gasps and tears, she said it. It was Mr. Daniel. Silence. Her father sat up straight. "What did you say?" "He told me to sit down. Then he locked the door. He said he needed to check me. He said God." But before she could finish, her mother slapped her. Shut up. Her father stood up too. Don't ever repeat that nonsense again, Mr. Daniel. That godly man. That is the devil talking. They rushed her to the small private hospital on the edge of town. The nurse gave them a look after the exam. This child has been violated recently. But even with medical confirmation, her parents refused to believe it was the headmaster. They said, maybe it was another student. Or something she's hiding from us. Mr. Daniel is not capable of such evil. Grace didn't fight them. She just sat on the hospital bed, staring at the wall. Silent. Small. Broken. And still,